Good morning, students. Welcome back. Today we continue with your JavaScript part. So, welcome back to St. Peter Junior College, Vasai West, 12th Science, subject Information Technology. We'll continue with Chapter 3, Advanced JavaScript, presented by Assistant Professor Bipin P. Vaidya. Before I completed JavaScript part and after that Advanced JavaScript some part, today we have to continue with the topic Object in JavaScript. This book you have to refer. So objects in JavaScript. JavaScript is an object-based scripting language. So many objects we are using over there. String, mathematical, date, array. So almost everything is an object in JavaScript. It is an entity. Just like book is object, teacher is object, student is object, car is object. And they have the sum of properties and method. Just like that here, it shows example, car is object and car.name is equal to Ferrari. That name is property equal to Ferrari's value. So it is separated by dot signs. So car shows the behavior, that is a state dot name Ferrari name. Car dot models, that is F430 model. Car dot weight is equal to 1517 kg. That is your property is equal to value. So we have to write object name dot property equal to value. So it is just like entity, and they have the many methods. Just like car can functioning, just like start the car, drive the car, brake the car, stop. So car dot start, car dot drive, open braces, close braces is there in the method. So that is method. So an object can group data together with function and needed to manipulate it. And properties and methods of object are accessed with the dot operator. It supports two types of object. One, built-in object, and second one, user-defined object. Built-in objects such as math, string, array that we have to see individually, date, etc. JavaScript gives facility to create user-defined object as per user requirement. If you want to create user-defined objects, so we have to use a new keyword over there. This is to create new object in JavaScript. Just like that, inbuilt there is a date object is there, and we have to create a new object. So D is a new object is equal to new is a keyword and date. See that now D is equal to new date. That means D is an instance of the created for date object. Clear? Clear? So inbuilt object, and we created this object-oriented programming. We create an instance of that object. That is new object we are creating. It is user-defined. JavaScript uses the document object model. Of course, in HTML document, when you load it into a browser, it becomes a document object, just like form. There is a text box, radio button, check boxes, pull down menus. It defines logical structure of document. So when in which the HTML document content is accessed and modified, is called as a document object model. It makes the structure form login screen. It is a form. There is a username, text box, password. So this is what form. So it is a programming interface for HTML and also XML. HTML means hypertext markup language, and XML extensible markup. Now it is WML, wireless markup language. So it is a programming interface. DOM is a programming interface. This API, application interface. So standardization of DOM was founded by W3C. When this is an organization of the all web developers. So W3C is a World Wide Web Consortium which works for standardization of web technology. So they are making standardized each and every form design in the document object model for interacting and also used for scripting, validations, etc. So according to W3C, it is a platform and language neutral interface that allows the program and script to dynamic access. Dynamically, we can interacting part, we can do it through the DOM. We can update the content, making structure, style of the document that we can use with the document. So that is document object. So JavaScript use the document object model. Before that, one of the parent object is Windows. Window is a window we can minimize, we can maximize, we can close. So it is a rectangular box. Each and every applications we use it, that is Windows. And inside the Windows, we have location object, This is a hierarchy is given of a DOM. Location object, DOM, navigator object, history object. And inside the DOM, we have form, link, image, and anchor object. So some of the property related DOM: head, title, URL, body, image, method, write ln, that is write new line, get element by ID, find out the identification of that ID. So what is that given property? Head. It returns the head element of the document. It shows you heading sections of the document. Where with I said the title and show the title on the title of that form, title of that window. URL. URL is a uniform resource located, returns full URL of the HTML document, location of the file. Body, image, that is element respectively. Body, inside the body we show the document content, image show the images, method show the description part. And if you want to write any statement in the JavaScript, we have to write document dot write open bracket close bracket. Inside that we can write in the double inverted any statement. So it write in HTML expression or JavaScript code to a document. If you want to write on the new line, so you can use write ln. That is same thing but on the new line. And get element by D, there are many ways of accessing from elements. So it identification of that element, form element, name of that form, object element, text box element, that element by ID. So in which ID property is used, that we can find out with the get element by ID. So these are the some properties for DOM. It shows you. New thing is shown over here, inner HTML property. So that is, it is useful for getting HTML element and changing its content. So if you want to change the style like CSS, cascading style sheet, but in JavaScript we want to use the tag style, so we have to use the inner HTML property. CSS, we know that CSS has the selector dot property. So that is, now we are using JavaScript, and inside that HTML tag have to change the style, that is inner HTML property. It can be used to get or change any HTML element, including HTML and body also. So it shows the example over there. I explain you that example. Please listen carefully. HTML head, declare the scripting. See, in the heading section they declare the HTML header scripting tag. They declare the function, that is name is their change text 3 function open bracket. They use the user defined method. Okay, they declare 3 variables over there: style, text, close style. In style they assigns tag h2. H2 is a tag, HTML tag, and inside that they declare the CSS. Style is equal to color colon green in the single inverted. That means they declare the heading 2 and also style CSS part color green. Okay, so text color is green. They store it with the one variable style. Second variable they use it text, and they declare the statement welcome to HTML5. This is normal content. And third variable close style is equal to heading to close, and after that same. So these 3 variables together they want to use it. So how they use, see that now, document dot get element by ID para, that is para dot inner HTML, and they join that 3 variables style plus text plus close style, and after that close the curly. Script tag is closed, heading tag is closed. Inside the body they use normal CSS background dash color cyan color, heading is given, and they use the ID, which ID they want, para. So paragraph, whatever written over that paragraph, welcome to the site, that use this style get element by ID para. Okay, and then this para it will show you with the clicking on the button. See that on method will execute, we call the method using button, input type button. On click is an event, and when you click on that button it shows the method. I show you that example. I just copy that part, go on notepad window, open it, paste it that code. Some correction is there that I have to make. See that now function in JavaScript, after the curly bracket is there, this is first variable, don't leave the space, after equal sign, then after that second, third, heading 2 over, then document dot get element ID paragraph, don't leave the space, after dot sign also, before equal, after equal, don't leave the space, then close the curly bracket, This is a function part we are using in the script. After that, script tag is closed, head is closed, body. Inside that style they declare don't leave the space after minus sign also. Property, it doesn't have any space. After that heading, paragraph is written. Then input type button in on click there is a space after quotes on click. It is a on click. Okay, on click is the event that will happen. And here change text is a method name, and then value is equal to okay. Now I save the file, inner html.html. If it is already exists, so I just override it, save, yes. Then I go on that particular folder, this D drive, final, junior college, JavaScript. See that now file name inner HTML, right click, open with Google Chrome. So we get that first of all normal para. When you click on the button, it change. Welcome to the HTML5 and JavaScript with color green, heading 2, okay, and background color cyan. Got it? Yes, student? Clear about that? Okay, so we'll continue. So this is the practical of the inner HTML property with style and tag in JavaScript. The next object is window object. It is a parent object. I already told you about that. All other objects have the parent object, and these other are child object, location, navigator, document. So window object is a parent object of all other objects. It represents an open window in a browser. They have the method like windows.close, windows.open, windows.minimize. So some of the object of window is created automatically by the browser. Window object represent an open window in a browser, but the object of window is created automatically by the browser. So some of the property it shows over here. First of all, it just show you name. It said the return name of the window, windows.name. We can give the name for the identifications purpose. Locations, which window returns the location object of the window. Document, windows dot document dot form dot. So that is that one by one. It is a hierarchy. It shows you. It returns document object of the window. Status, windows dot status. Downside is the in the browser. Downside there is a status bar is there and shows you some of the statement over there, which file it is loaded, progressing is there. So it said the return the text in the status bar of a window. Windows dot close. If you want to close that window, particular window, so it is just like boolean value, yes, no. Method description, it shows windows dot. There are so many methods are there. Alert, that display the alert box containing message with OK button. It shows the OK button. Windows dot alert. Confirm box, it displays the confirm dialog. Prompt box, it shows you OK cancel button with one particular value we can inside with the text box. Open, Windows V, particular window if you want to open, you can give the location in the open method. Close the current window. Blur, it shows that just minimize, you remove the focus from the current window, minimize that window. Focus, you can set the window, you can open any other windows, sets. Print the content of that window. Timeout, we can use the timeout, set timeout. This is one practical we have. Set timeout means we come out of the one window functions to another window functions by interval times. So we give that time, interval time, 10 seconds, 1 second, 2 seconds, and it change automatically. And there we have to give the number of in milliseconds. Got it? So this is the property we have. We have to see that property and with one example. I just copy that example. I go on new window, paste it. See, I made the correction over there. First of all, they give the HTML head, title. They give the title, window opener and closer. Okay. Then use the in heading section script tag. They declare the function, make new window. We have to open that new window. It opens with new window. So they declare the variable new win. Any variable we can take, but function is using over there windows dot open, and we have to write over there this is new window. After that, another new win document dot body style of that window is there change. So body style of that background color is there sky blue. So this new window will show you with the background color sky blue. After that function is closed, script is closed, heading section is over. Now body tag, we create one button and we call that function. On click, we call the functions make new window. Okay, so we save the file, window object dot html, all files, and save it. Go on that particular folder, right click, open with Google Chrome. So it shows you the create new window button. When you click on that button, it gives you a new window with background color. It doesn't change your background color. We have to see that coding mistake. Background dash color is there. Okay, file save. Again go back, refresh. Okay, again go back, close that window, close that window, close that window. Open with again windows.object, open with Google Chrome. Click on create new window. Click on create new window. What happens? It shows you background new window document.body style dash color is equal to sky blue. Is right? Back color background dash color. Okay, but it shows you style and using the symbol inverted. Maybe. Yes, save the file, refresh it. Why it is not coming? Got a mistake over there. Background dash color नहीं है तो background color file save, refresh. A new window will come. Some of the browsers not supporting that error, otherwise it will come in the color. This is new window. Is it clear? So we will continue. Let's see. Next thing, after that, second thing is there shown to you. Second example, timeout example, set timeout. Okay, so see that example. Again, I just copy that part. I explain you. Wait, new, paste. So first of all, HTML head. Inside that, we are declaring the script tag. Type is equal to JavaScript. We declare the function sample function. Open curly bracket. Windows.set timeout. See that now 4000 milliseconds. And after 4 seconds, it shows you the next window. Okay, next window. So set timeout. We are set the timeout, and after 4 seconds, it shows another functions. Next function is there. We have to use the alert box. 4 seconds have passed. After the script close, heading close. Then body style, we declare that background dash color cyan. Okay. Then after that, H1 align is center. Click on the button. Shows you on click sample function over there. So on click, it should call that function. So that means it open over there. So another window object 1 dot html, all files, open it. So we go on that particular window where you stored, open with Google Chrome. See that now timeout function after 4 seconds, when you click on that button, after 4 seconds it open the alert box. Timeout function, click after 4 seconds, automatically it will open the set timeout also is there. You refresh it. So after 4 seconds on click we are given. Yeah, otherwise after 4 seconds it shows the alert box. Click button and wait for the message. Okay, so we increase the timing. We'll see. Now we are increasing the time 10,000. So just file save. Go on, click on button. It immediately is coming, but actually after 10 seconds also it will execute. It is the next functions it will execute. Got it? Now next functions, next. After window object, they show you the JavaScript events. Already we are using their events on click. So events are actions done by the user or an application that occurs on the web page. You have to use the keyboard event before in 12th standard we are in 11th standard we are using keyboard